After nearly a decade of optimism and prosperity, the United States was thrown into despair on Black Tuesday, October 29, 1929. The day the stock market crashed marked the official beginning of the Great Depression. Millions of residents were out of work. Families were desperate, and so are the children. So the question that we have today is, what was life like through the eyes of the children? And what did the government do to help the future contributors? My name is Thomas Jade, and I will guide you through the lesson today. Follow me. The Great Depression affected everyone, from young to old, from rich to poor. Everyone's life changed drastically during this time period. Children and teenagers were unable to do their favorite activities. Imagine your childhood and think of what you can do. Whether it's playing video games, watching TV, do some homework, hanging out with friends. In other words, you were just having fun. Unfortunately, all of those things were not a good idea of what to do during the Great Depression. Why don't we take a look back in time?
All you have to cook like every day. I hate my life. Albert, Thomas, come eat.
What are we eating today? We eat again?
Oh, no. Here's a surprise. I found some meat in the dog.
Nice! And here is another household chore that children must handle.
Why am I the only one who does cleaning? My back hurts. Achoo! Achoo! I want to go outside and play.
The children were greatly suffered from malnutrition. In 1932, studied by the Health Department in New York City, it was found that 20.5% of the children were suffering from malnutrition. Most of what they ate was bread, rice, vegetables, or anything that could grow or find. Even worse, children had to quit school to provide financial needs for their families. Some of them were able to find jobs when their parents could not. Most of the times, children and adolescents had to work long hours with little pay. This was considered as child labor. Now look at this. Woo! What are you doing here?
Hi, Mr. My name is Quoc, and I'm looking for a job here. I can clean, cook, or do anything that you need me to.
Alright, come in, but I will not guarantee you decent pay.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Alright, son, you can go now. Here's your pay.
Alright, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Alright. As what you just saw, can you believe the children only received a few cents for more than 10 hours of hard labor? The children eventually took on the role of adults as parents. Further, more than 20% of America's children were starving and dressing without proper clothing during the Great Depression. Pretty much what they had on were clothes like ones in prehistory days. They went without any shoes, survived without jackets during the cold days. Clothing was a luxury that could not be afforded. Can you imagine this? Wearing underwear made out of flour and sugar sacks, or using patterned chicken feed sacks to make little girls dress or house dress. If you cannot imagine this, then why don't we show you?
Oh my gosh, I found a piece of fabric. You'll be added to my string ball. Should I go make some new underwear? Sure, why not? Whoa! Hey Thomas, I'm making you a new underwear.
And to save money, they practice our slogan, renew, reuse, and recycle.
More and more people are getting laid off, especially African American. Man, it's so racist. What's that word say? Man, I wish I could go back to school. Oh well. Oh wow, this is so beautiful.
Even though most people rented crowded houses to live in, there were families that were too poor that they had to live in inhabited caves or sewer pipes. because the young ones had no one besides their parents to depend on. They too had to live in caves and sewer pipes. Some of the families were harsh on the children because they had nothing to feed them. Because of this, many of the children were left abandoned or orphaned. This also led to another consequence known as riding the rails, or most commonly, the orphan trains.
La 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 la. 2 cents. What can I do with this? Do I buy Dad, Mom, and me something to eat? Do I buy us a Disney meal? Great idea. Daddy, Mommy, I'm home. Daddy, are you drinking again?
Why are you home so early? What did you earn for the day?
I got 2 cents, Dad.
2 cents? Are you kidding me? Get back to work or go to the orphan train, you lazy child. Oh, are you alright? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyways, as a matter of fact, there were more than 250,000 children that were placed on the orphan train. Many of them died along the way because of the accidents. The ones who got through were considered as cheap labor for farming and other purposes. However, these orphan trains are now recognized as the beginning of the foster care concept in the United States. Furthermore, to help their families and themselves out of desperate situations, children wrote letters to Mrs. Roosevelt and asked for her help. In her feedbacks, Mrs. Roosevelt promised to help the children as well as their family. She established the National Youth Administration and the Work Progress Administration.
This helped schools and colleges to reopen, found jobs for young people who were not in school and not working. Equally important, another government innovation was aid to dependent children. For the first time, the government provided financial assistance to families without a wage earner. As a result, children were able to regain their dreams and became successful.
Many became governors, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, etc., and they were all helpful bringing back the country. That also marked an end to our lesson today. My name is Thomas Jade.
And I'm Quoc Nguyen. Thank you for watching.
Dude, why are you still wearing these clothes?
And they are helping.
Okay, read it again.
Wait.
And just try to say entrepreneurs after you get to entrepreneurs.
Sure.
Go ahead. Read it.
Many became governors, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs.
Say it again.
Entrepreneur.
Again.
Entrepreneur.
There you go. Kind of. For more than 10... I can't do it like that. Wearing underwear made out of flour and sugar sacks, or using pattern speed... Yeah, I was moving to study by how the...